Ever since I was younger, I've sort of had this pressure in me for everybody to like me. Literally everybody, like family, friends, random people on the flipping street, everyone. And I don't know why I have this, but if I don't feel like that whoever it is likes me or that I've done something wrong or something like that, I get like this pit in my stomach for days. Like days I'll just be thinking about it, and I've only just sort of realised that that's not normal, and I've just been thinking about it a lot, and uh, I think I do, or I'm trying to get out of it, but the fear of not being liked, I've heard it, you always hear flipping people talking about it and stuff, but it's difficult. I don't know why I necessarily have it. I'm guessing I've been brought up with it just naturally, but it's one of those things that just consume you, and it's I feel like it's consumed me sort of so much that I don't I didn't even know who I was anymore. Like I didn't even know what kind of personality I had or anything because I was so worried about trying to please everyone. And recently I've been trying to fix it and go back and reverse it all, and it's difficult. I still feel like if I can sort of tell I've annoyed someone or upset them or something, I do feel a bit weird, and it's not normal, and it shouldn't be normal, and nobody should have to flipping go through it because it just ruins you. And I think people can honestly tell that you're not sort of fully being you, and the truth is, I don't know how people can just go through their life knowing that they're, you know, uh, not pleasing people. I don't know what that feels like. I have no idea what that feels like, and I'd feel guilty if I did just offend someone who I, knew. I would feel. I don't know why I'd feel guilty, but I would, and I know that's not normal, but it's just how I've sort of been brought up, and I've just had this constant fear that sort of people people not liking me necessarily, and I don't know why I have that, but all my life I've had it, and and it does sort of consume you. And I've been trying to do um, YouTube for a bit now, content creation in general, and um, it's been so difficult to try and be authentically me on camera, and I think part of it just stems from the fact that I have this fear of not being liked, and I have this pressure to perform, even on camera. And I remember when I was starting to film videos, um, I had this advice which was pretend like the camera's your friend. And when I tried to do that, I even put on an act then. I could feel myself putting on an act even when I was trying to pretend the camera was my friend. And that just shows how deep it sort of goes, that I don't know how authentic any of my sort of relationships in with my life have sort of been, and I think there are very few where I feel like I could be my authentic self to these people. Like I could count it, I could count the people on my hands that that I feel like really know me for who I really am. Um, but a significant amount of people I don't think do, and I need to get better at that. And I think this what I'm doing now helps. Like right now, I feel like I'm being me. I don't feel like I'm performing to you, um, and I feel butterflies in my stomach doing this right now. Um, but yeah, the fear. has, you know, taken over my whole life. Um, Going back to it, I think, you know, there's so many times where I've had, you know, maybe a friend has said something which I completely don't agree with, and I've just sort of been like, yeah, 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 for no reason, and I've constantly trying to be the friend who's, you know, really um, upbeat and happy all the time, sort of. That's like my default thing because I don't want to upset anyone. And I think part of it is because I've had people in my life who are really just annoying and irritating, and the thought of being like that makes me not want to be like that, if that makes sense. I don't want to be the guy who's grumbly and irritating and lazy and annoying. But still, sometimes, some days you just want to be like that, and you feel like you can't because you feel like you'd be letting everybody down if you did. And yeah, it's just an endless cycle, isn't it? It's just, yeah. But I've had enough of that now, and I'm trying to be more honest with myself. And I think if you're feeling like this, honestly, the best thing to do is just make these sort of videos, just talking to yourself. Literally, you could be talking about anything, but if when you watch them back, you'll sort of realize what you actually sound like when you're being you, and it's really interesting. It is really interesting because I genuinely had no idea. I had no idea who I even was, what I even liked, um, and that for years I just never even bothered thinking about it because I was so worried about everybody else, making everybody else happy, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, and you've got to have the fear of you. No, you've got to get rid of the fear of people not liking you, because it doesn't matter if people don't like you, and if people don't like you for who you are, then they're not the right people for you. That's what you got to think. And that's what I've been starting to think. Like, even like getting on the bus or something and having to sit next to someone, I'd be like, oh, I'm being such a prick right now saying no to this person. They probably hate me right now. And it's just like, no one cares. Nobody cares. I'm like on the bus thinking, oh, I gotta get up. As soon as somebody else moves, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move away from this person right away. And it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter at all. And even with like, yeah, with yeah, at school it was the worst. I think it was just the worst. I'd be that guy, trying to make the teacher happy. I'd be like the only one flipping listening, and I was so bad at flipping learning, but like I'd just feel bad asking for help and that, and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to annoy them, and when they like picked on me and I didn't know the answer, I'd be like, oh no, I probably upset her so much. I've upset the teacher so much right now because I don't know the answer. I'm letting her down, and it just doesn't matter. No one cares, but yeah, I think even with my social life, I'd be the guy constantly arranging stuff, and um, I could tell people didn't even want to hang out, and I'd still be trying to sort stuff out for everybody because I just felt that responsibility when in reality I didn't need to do that. And the fact that nobody wanted to meet up probably meant that, what I was doing was just a waste of time. Like it didn't matter at all. And I just felt like I had this responsibility for the group, and like so that everybody would like me, I've got to sort stuff out. And it just doesn't matter. If somebody likes you, they like you for who you are, your flaws and everything, and it's difficult to sort of just let go of that fear. But to be brave, you've got to have fear and push through the fear or something. I don't know what the quote is. It's something like that. You got to have the fear. You can't be brave without having fear first or being scared first. I don't know, something like that. But I'm sure that's useful. As I'm trying to make these videos, I'm always sort of worried about what I say and offending people who might be watching. I don't know who you are or what you like, but um, I'm sort of some stuff I don't want to say because I'm like, oh, I don't want to offend you. And being in the UK at the moment, I don't want to get arrested. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're arresting people for saying at the moment, but it's weird times in the UK. I think everybody's sort of feeling um, a bit weird at the moment, um, and yeah, the pressure to be liked. I guess that's probably pretty high for everyone. I guess, and for some people it's not, and I'm envious of the people who just don't care what people think, and I want to be like that. I really want to get that skill down because I think it's an excellent life skill to just not care what people think about you. And there's people in my life who do have that skill, and sometimes I'll be like, "What are you doing? Why the hell would you say that?" And stuff like that. But I've just got to get better at just ignoring it and being like, "Well, that happened, but it doesn't matter." And yeah, I think if you're going through the same thing, honestly, just start making these videos, just start speaking out your feelings and just searching inside yourself, um, and it will come out. You'll realize who you really are if you try. If you wanna find out if you want to really find out who you are, then you'll find out. Like if you really care, you'll find out. Just start talking to yourself. I know it sounds absolutely crazy. I feel a bit crazy right now doing this, but honestly, you'll find the answer.